Hello, everyone. Today we're going to go over our vocab list 4. So the first word we have on our list is acute. It's an adjective meaning serious and sudden. For example, Boris contracted an acute case of food poisoning, which landed him in the hospital. So it was serious and sudden. So do not mix this up with the math word for acute.
Our second word is durable. It's an adjective meaning able to withstand wear, decay, or certain tough conditions, long lasting. An example is the hiker bought durable boots that would not fall apart on the trail.
Eavesdrop is our next one, which I'm sure some of you as teenagers have done before. So this is a verb to listen secretly to private conversations. For example, Mike put his ear against the door and eavesdropped on the parent-teacher conference.
Ethical. It's an adjective. It means pertaining to accepted standards of behavior or conforming to accepted standards of behavior. An example would be whether doctors should be allowed to date patients is an ethical matter. Another sentence is, it is not ethical for judges to accept bribes.
Gaudy is our next word. It's an adjective meaning tastelessly showy. So these would be examples of gaudy jewelry or shoes. The walls of Sarah's gaudy living room were covered with mismatched, brightly colored pictures, objects, and knickknacks.
Nurture. Our next word is nurture. It's a verb and it means to nourish or to help grow and develop. An example is Elizabeth nurtured the injured bird until it could fly again.
Then the next one we have is pummel. There's two definitions for this, and we'll go over both of them. The first one is a verb to strike or beat. For example, the heavyweight boxers pummeled one another until neither man was recognizable. The next definition, meaning a noun, is a knob on the handle of a sword or weapon. The knight struck the ogre with the pommel of his sword. So one is again used as a verb, and the other one is used as a noun, meaning the top of the sword.
Quibble. It's a verb and it means to evade the main point by arguing over petty details. An example of this would be when confronted about her crime, Darlene quibbled to delay her punishment. It can also mean an irrelevant argument. An example of this would be except for one or two minor quibbles, there was no opposition to the proposed bill.
The next one we have is rampart, which is a noun. It's a defensive structure or embankment. For example, in the safety of the ramparts, troops prepared for the final attack.
Right. It's a noun and it means a customary or religious ceremonial act. An example of this is as a rite of passage to enter adulthood, the young men of the tribe must survive in the wilderness for 1 full month.
So that is your list coming up for the next 2 weeks. You will have, once these words are introduced to you, you will have homework for that on Wednesday. So just be prepared using this video to go over your words so that way that will help you with your homework.